This is an R tutorial. Got 2 minutes? Learn some statistical programming in R. It's easy, free, and fun. This tutorial, how to plot residuals from a regression in R, assuming you know some fancy statistics. This tutorial is a continuation of the tutorial, how to run your first regression in R. So be sure to understand the stuff outlined in that one before you check out this one. From that previous tutorial, we ran the steps loading empty cars, printing empty cars to the screen, running a linear regression, where miles per gallon is compared to horsepower, even storing the results of that linear regression in the variable x. Now remember, the class of 1 is numeric, the class of cool is a character string, the class of true is a logical, the class of empty cars is a data frame. What's the class of x? It's a linear model object. X here, if we print it to the screen, that's a linear model object. It's its own kind of thing, its own type of thing in R. The fun never stops, does it? And what that means is we can do stuff with this new variable x. We can print it to the screen and it'll show us the formula and some intercepts, even the slope of a line. Let's see what other tasty morsels we can squeeze out of this new linear model object here. We can put it inside of the summary function, and suddenly we have a lot more detail about the linear regression. We've got the range of the residuals, here's the error, and the t and p values, the adjusted r square, other delicious statistical terms. All right, but you wanted to plot the residuals. Let's plot the residuals. Remember, R is a functional language, meaning you can query or access certain properties of each object that you've created. The variable x is an object, and sure enough, it's got residuals. Plop it into the residuals function, and now you can use extensive graphical capacities to plot those residuals. How about putting them in a simple blocks plot? Done! If you want to make a two-dimensional plot, you can take the miles per gallon column as your x-coordinates and the residuals as your y-coordinates, like this. And you can see a slight skew in the residuals toward the end of the cars with the higher miles per gallon. If you have trouble with this plot function, check out the tutorial titled How to Graph Simple Plots and Make Scatter Plots in R. Finally, you can actually put the linear model object directly into the plot function and run it, and R will give you a bunch of useful statistical graphs like this and this, click, and this and that. Wow, that's a lot of detail and a work of R.